Hi, it's Andy Cowan here. The aim of this lesson sequence is for pupils to create their own animated GIF, which they do by having a picture which they alter slightly to give the impression that it's moving. So step one is really to look for a picture that you can illustrate the process. So I've picked a picture of Homer Simpson, which I just touch and hold, choose save image. That will save the picture to my iPad. So come out of this and go into the Brushes Redux app, and we're going to add a new project. So click on the plus up in the top right. I want a a portrait picture. Change it to landscape if I want, but I'm going to stick with portrait. Hit create. There is my piece of paper that I'm going to be drawing on. So I'm going to add in the picture of Homer Simpson, clicking on the mountain sun icon in the top right. Recently added, I'll go for the last one I have, and then just press accept. Right, so there we go, first picture of Homer. Now the brilliant thing in Brushes Redux is the option to use layers. So down in the bottom right, and this is vitally important that pupils set it up properly, otherwise it won't work the way it's intended. So I'm going to just double check I'm still recording. Yep. Press on the layers, bottom right, and we can see we've got a picture of Homer there. I don't want to make a mess of that picture, so I'm going to press on the padlock. Next, I want to make layer number 1 the active layer, so I tap it to turn it blue. That tells us it's active, and put this layer on top of, or above rather, the picture of Homer. So I'm just going to do that. And now when I draw, turn this to black, when I'm drawing, and we look at our layers, I'm drawing on the top layer, or the active layer. So get rid of that. Now I've already gone through this project, so I'll take you to that just now. So the completed project looks something like this. I've got 3 layers, the original layer, slightly edited layer, I'm going to turn it back on, and then the one with his eye closed. So looking at this layer here, turn that one off. If I zoom in, this is where I did the drawing. So using Brushes Redux, I have created a few different pictures of Homer Simpson. We've got the original picture, which is down here, a little bit of an edit here, and then a bit more of an edit here. So if we turn this one off, just clicking on the eye, that shows us the bottom picture and the second layer. Turn this one off, shows us the original picture. So using these 3 different pictures, we can create a GIF of Homer winking, or if I'd done both eyes, kind of falling asleep. So now using these pictures, oh, it looks stupid when it's like that. Using these pictures, I can create a GIF of Homer winking. So to make a GIF, I'm going to come out of this, go into Safari. I'm going to use easygif.com. And here I can then make a GIF. So I'm going to go to GIF Maker up in the top. Option to choose files. So I now need to browse my library. Go into recently added. Right, so we've got the 3 pictures. So 1, 2, 3. These are the ones I want. Hit done. And then upload these pictures. Right, I want to make sure I've got these in the right order. No, they are not. So this is the first one. So this is Homer with his eyes open, closing, and shut. Now to make it a bit smoother, so at the moment it would go 3, 1, 2, and then back to 3. If I copy this one in the middle, and then put this at the end, it will make the animation smoother. So it will go open, closed, half open, and then back to open, and just recycle through. So hit down here, make a GIF, and that looks a pretty cool animation. So this is just to give the pupils the concept of how to create their GIFs, and then once they know how to do it and you're happy with their skills development, they can then go off and create their own GIFs using any kind of picture they want, possibly something they have created or drawn themselves. And I can just press save down here, and provided you've got nice new iPads, that will save. In fact, if we touch and hold this picture, save image, and if I go into my photos, hopefully it's going to show that moving GIF. Yep. Awesome. And then you can, or the pupils can then upload this to their Seesaw to show that they've done it. Hope that's helped. Just to be a little bit clearer about how we work with Brushes Redux, we're going to add a new project, create, and then import Homer Simpson. So up in the top right, the mountain and sun picture, or icon, sorry. That looks good, press accept. Okay, done. So into my layers, down the bottom right where it says the square with the 2, we're going to lock the Homer Simpson layer so we don't make a mess of it. Change to a black pencil, so if I try and draw, it comes up with the padlock in the middle saying nope, you can't draw on that layer. Back into the layers, turn layer number 1 active and bring it to the top. So drawing here, I'm now drawing on that active layer. Undo that. So for each different frame of your GIF, you need to do or change the picture slightly. So if we zoom in on Homer's face, I'm going to have a 4 pixel brush. So I want to make it look like his eye is closing about halfway shut, well, from where it is just now. So I'll draw a black line, trying to keep this sort of, no, don't like that. I want to try and keep the same kind of curve he's got. Yeah, that's kind of okay, I'll keep that. And then I can use colour matching, so come up here, there we go, to bring it down like that, and like that. And then I just need to colour all this in. I can zoom in a little bit more. So get all this coloured. The neatness of my drawing will determine the quality of my GIF, so it is worth taking the time, zooming in where required. Definitely not that. It's looking not bad, and then again colour matching, zooming in. Not too bad, and then the last part, colour matching. So it's just touch and hold to do the colour match. Here we go, almost done. Not bad. Made a bit of a mess of that black line, so what I could even do is go in, shrink the brush even smaller, zooming in, just sort this out. That looks okay. So zoom out So we can now see that we've got, if we go into layers, we've got two pictures, the base picture of Homer, and then with the edited layer on top. So we can turn this off by pressing on the eye, and we just get the underneath picture, turn it on, and we get that one as well. So what we need to do is export the picture number 1 up in the top right, the square with the arrow, add to photos. We then need to turn on this layer, and we'll export this one as well, top right, add to photos, and then you need to get your third picture as well with the eye completely closed, and then you will be ready to make your GIF. Hope that's helped.